The Phoenix Symphony's second classics program of the 2022-23 season is Music of the Americas. It is a celebration of the rich and varied orchestral traditions of North and South America. The show begins with the Phoenix Symphony premiere of Juan Pablo Contreras Mariachitlán. Contreras was born in 1987 in Jalisco, Mexico, where mariachi music originated. He composed Mariachitlan in 2016 as an homage to his birthplace and its rich history. The piece premiered later that year in Guadalajara and was awarded the Jalisco Orchestral Composition Prize, and was part of a CD collection of Contreras' work that was nominated for a Latin Grammy. Contreras is a leading voice among young Mexican composers and is passionate about finding a common ground between the traditional music of his native Mexico and modern symphonic practice. Music of the Americas continues with Samuel Barber's Concerto for Violin and Orchestra, Opus 14, featuring Grammy Award-winning violinist Augustin Hadelich. This piece was composed between 1939 and 1940, when Barber was in his late 20s. By this time, he had already received acclaim for composing the Adagio for Strings, and was named composition professor at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia. Barber started his concerto that summer in Switzerland, and continued it after moving to Paris. World War II broke out before he could finish the finale, so Barber secured a spot on the transatlantic ocean liner Champlain and completed the work in America. He then showed the piece to the eminent Albert Spalding, who immediately signed on and premiered the work with Eugene Ormandy and the Philadelphia Orchestra in 1941. Next up in the program are 4 dances from the ballet Estancia, Opus 8A, by Alberto Ginastera. Born and raised in Buenos Aires, Ginastera was awarded first prize in a composition contest by the time he was 18. Following this, he quickly produced numerous pieces with a distinctive sound, often employing Argentine rhythms or folk melodies. Estancia, named after a ranch in the Argentine Pampas, resulted from a commission by the American Ballet Caravan in 1941. The group's director envisioned a performance of one-act ballets by Ginastera and 2 other Latin American composers, but the troupe disbanded before the project could be finished. However, Ginastera had finished his score and extracted 4 sections to stand as his Danzas del Ballet Estancia, an instant hit at its premiere in Buenos Aires in 1943. Closing out Music of the Americas is Aaron Copland's Suite from the ballet Appalachian Spring. Few events in the history of the arts in America can rival its 1944 premiere at the Library of Congress. By the time of its premiere, Copland had already won over ballet enthusiasts through his Wild West ballets, including Billy the Kid and Rodeo. He began composing Appalachian Spring in the spring of 1943, and as the ballet developed, zeroed in the setting on a time around the Civil War in rural Pennsylvania. The ballet tells the story of a young couple, meeting and starting their lives together, and embarking on their future with a sense of serenity. Their modesty is well emphasized by Copland's use of the shaker tune, Simple Gifts. Although many of Copland's works have a similar flavor to Appalachian Spring, this piece was established as representing the quintessential American sound.